Yeah. So hi, how have you been?
I'm doing well, ma'am. What about you?
Yeah, even I'm doing great. So what about your day? How is your day progressing you today?
Yes, ma'am. My day is shaping me in a great way. It was a very productive day for me.
Hmm.
I practiced my speaking journey through another co-learners, and I have
Oh,
done my household chores, and I am free for some time. And my younger kid is about to come from his school.
hmm. Okay, great to know that. So could we get to know each other? So would you like to go first?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my name is Rukhsana, and I have done my graduation, and it was in English honors. And I am blessed with two kids. And as per my hobbies, I have lots of varieties of hobbies, and I love to read and writing. But nowadays, I'm totally into learning English.
Oh, great to know that. Okay. So let me introduce myself. So myself, Sashmita Rao. I'm from UP,
Sure,
especially
ma'am.
from Gazipur area, district Gazipur. And talking about my qualifications, so I have done my bachelor's in science, and currently I'm working on my fluency. And talking about my future goals, so I really want to be fluent speaker and to be a great speaker. And talking about my hobby, so these days are I'm completely inclined toward English conversation with a YouTuber. So I'm trying to be a confident and gaining some knowledge from them day by day. So this, yeah, that was my introduction part. Okay, so I came up with some question and it must be normal, not that much difficult. So can we initiate?
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay,
Glad to know,
so
ma'am.
my first question is to you. If we want to, like for beginner, as we are aware, it is very difficult for them to, to learn any vocabulary and to keep in their mind for a long time. So, what is the best method to learn any vocabulary for a long-term memory? They would be able to remember for long. So, what kind of method you would like to suggest to them?
Yes, ma'am. And first of all, thank you me for giving me this opportunity, and it was a pleasure meet. It is a pleasure meeting to you. And as per the question concerned, that how I practice, how the vocabulary and phrases and idioms are long lasting for in our mind. I practiced one word, and I with the word I make sentences
Hmm.
with real life experiences, and another I use in my daily conversation.
Okay,
And
your video got
I
stuck. Your video
learn
got
one.
stuck. Yeah, it's perfect right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's working. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Whatever you were saying, just say.
Yes, ma'am. So I want to say that when I want to learn something new vocabulary, I learn for situation. For example, if I want to learn about related to YouTube, then I go through lots of words related to YouTube, just as um, indulge and time taken, distracted, true pros and cons, double-edged sword, and benefits. This way we first learn lots of words, and they with those words I make sentences, and I that way I remember those words for a longer period of time. This way I'm practicing right now.
Okay, yeah, this is the best method to, if we want to learn vocabulary and we want to keep in our memory for a long time, so we can just, try to implement those words in our conversation. If you are practicing, if you are speaking to your English partner, you want to use them, and you feel like you do not have a way. How can I learn this vocabulary? So this is the best way to employ your vocabulary for a long time when you are not ready to apply those vocabulary in a practical way. so it will no longer stay in your mind. I believe that. I tried whenever I get any new vocabulary. So every time I try to employ and try to make sentences, and this is the best thing I think. This is the best way to keep making story and use them in their pronunciation. Like in any story, maybe it should be conversion with the people, communicating with the people, and try to watch some clips related to that vocabulary. Right. And
Yes,
like if I
yes, ma'am.
talking about, like many people, they feel boring. If you're going to watch any podcast and you do not want to learn and you do not want to write those vocabulary in the notebook. You do not want to write. Okay. So we can do one thing. If whatever we are watching, maybe it could be podcast or maybe cartoon video, so we can watch it again and again, over and over. When we watch it, we can understand, like we can get habituated and we are not going to forget easily. Right. So I
Yes, ma'am.
do this
That's
method
right,
over
ma'am.
and over. I try to follow one and two podcasts daily, 2, 3 day. Constantly, I'm trying to watch it, and then I feel like, okay, this is the best way. I'm not forgetting my word, and it is going to keep in your mind for a long time. So I highly recommend
Yes,
all those beginner to just follow, just to watch it, any podcast, any simple conversation video, whatever you are watching, it must be 3 time, 4 time. Yes.
sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move forward to another question I have. So don't you feel like somewhere you are getting mistake, like you are getting fumble? Did you feel earlier?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Because it is human tendency to, when we begin our journey, we are getting stuck lots of times. But we are and made mistakes also. But we are making mistakes doesn't mean to our life, our progress is ends. Our making mistakes means we are that is the proof we are learning something new, and mistakes are the stepping stones of our journey. So when you are making mistakes, don't give up, don't hold you back, but learn from those mistakes and keep going, and reflect on your mistakes, and from that mistakes you rectify your mistakes, and begin in a new way, and so begin your journey in another way. Because
Yeah,
with sometimes we are making mistakes, and with those fear of making mistakes, we are not improving our journey, we are quitting. So this is the not true, because life is full of ups and downs, and mistakes are inevitable in our life. With mistakes
definitely.
we are learn new thing, and with those mistakes we begin our life in another way.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, to the best of my knowledge, mistakes are just a part of our journey. It is just a part of our English journey. Definitely, we are going to make a mistake. If you are learning any new skill, so we know, like, let's say that if you are new, you are going to learn cycle, how to ride a cycle, okay? But you don't know how to ride, but in the beginning day, we are going to fall down on the floor while cycling. So it is very difficult, even when we were childhood. Let's say that like swimming pool, if you are trying to swimming in the sea and you don't know how to swim, so definitely you are going to suffocate it for a moment, but it is not, it doesn't mean that you are going to be a failure. Right. If you
Yes,
are
ma'am,
obsessed
absolutely
with
true.
any skill, or it could be anything, so it must be suffered a lot. We have to suffer a lot in the beginning, in our beginning day. After that, it will become easier day by day. You can see that it is not that
Yes,
much difficult. We were just assuming it because we were not aware. We were just like a naive, so it happened. So I don't
yes,
consider, and if you like, have you noticed that if you're going to connect with a tutor and trainer, sometimes I feel like they have some attitude behavior. It happens. and you are going to demotivated by them. You're going to demotivate. It feels like they, like you are not feeling as a friendly person. They are not comforting you as a friendly. It happens. And they are going to demotivate, like they are trainer, they are already aware that what kind of criteria I have to follow. And they are already aware that when they started their journey, they were making lots of mistake while learning. But when you are going to ask them, some of them I know, so they will suggest you have to work upon your grammar. You are making lots of mistakes, so
Yes,
your grammar is not good at. That's why you are making mistakes. But in my perspective, these days, after learning, like after getting fluency, we need to learn grammar. But yeah, first of all, we need to know that tenses are really important and part of speech. It is a mandatory part in this journey. But you just need to get to know about tenses and part of speech, and just go ahead your English. Still, like yeah, you are going to make a lots of mistake. But at some point when you get fluency, at some point you realize that where I'm making mistake, where I need to refine. You just need to practice with the AI
yes,
tool, like ChatGPT, Gemini. There are many tools, and you can realize it will refine your sentences. It will accurate that where you are falling behind. You can understand after, like it's all about maturity, right? Once you mature, everything will fall into
yes,
your plate. And I was getting my
yes,
feedback earlier when I was taking session. So they were saying to me that you were making lots of mistakes due to your grammar is not good. But I was working, I had already worked upon my grammar. When it comes to speaking, in the initial stage, you are definitely going to make lots of mistakes. But I understood. I'm like, I'm well trained now. I feel like it happens because you haven't opened your mouth yet. When you start opening your
yes, ma'am.
mouth for
Sure.
English speaking, so surely we are going to make a mistake. It is mandatory part because we are not like our mouth is not trained enough, right? We are not
Yes, ma'am.
habituated. We are not in the environment to learn this language. We have to create our own environment. Then we will be able to
Absolutely.
use. It will get used to speaking one day. We can be a
Yes,
trainer.
ma'am. Yes.
That's why I understand every people, whether they are beginner or fluent speaker, because I had already suffered a lot in my beginning day. I was struggling. I was struggling while making sentences. I was, checking some grammar mistake and just like scrolling some, sentences while speaking. And I was trying to find on the spot. And that's how I did my practice. While speaking to my friend, I used to forget my sentences. So right there, then and there, I used to search Hindi to English. Then I was getting, and then I started repeating because it happens, when you need some sentences, you are not getting right on time. You have to search. If you're trying to find any vocabulary sentences on the spot, then and there, you will definitely get there. You will not going to, like, you're not going to forget those sentences.
Yes, ma'am.
It will keep in your mind
Yes,
for a
ma'am.
long time. I believe this. After getting fluency, you can go with the grammar. Definitely, it will
Sure,
work.
ma'am. Because
Hmm.
yes, ma'am. Because in initial stage, we are not focusing too much on grammar and those things. We have to focus on our flow and clarity, and how we express ourselves properly, how we make others understand what we can convey through our speaking. So this is the first and foremost things. But after
Yeah.
getting uh, fluency gradually, we focus on our grammar portion and
Yeah, like,
advanced vocabulary and those things.
yes, I agree with you. In the beginning day, I would suggest everyone just do mistake. If you're not making mistakes, so how would you learn from it? Mistakes are
Mm.
really important. It's really paramount. So when we don't do any mistakes, so how will we learn? How would we learn? How would we learn it from it? Right? So it's really mandatory.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
think about your perfection in the beginning. Just to
Yes,
speak. It must be you're going to break the sentences, but it doesn't matter in the beginning. No one's going. It's all about your confidence. Did you notice many speaker, celebrity, they all are making many mistakes. They all are making lots of mistakes, but
Yes,
who cares? Because they are enough
yes, ma'am.
confident.
And as you
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. And as you stated that environment, so I did in English honors, but because of lack of environment, because of communication, at that time, so I didn't spoke with anyone, speak with anyone English because of the environment. At that time I was completed my graduation in a vernacular medium, so that time I was not get environment to speak with others. But nowadays, because of the environment, now our kids, my kids are in CBSE board school. They have the good command over English, and everywhere English is compulsory. It is a global language, and
yeah.
because of those things, and I have the burning desire in my belly. So I am improving and focusing on my desire, and what dream I have that was not fulfilled earlier. I am working on that. And though initially I fumble a lot but made mistakes, but now I am working on my grammar portions and my speaking part.
Yeah, super good. You're doing already great, you know. You are trying to step out of this comfort zone. You are making yourself,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Whatever you haven't
Yes,
done
ma'am.
yet, try to do it from today onward. If you're not ready to do, if you're not taking any small action, so how would you say to
Mhm.
yourself that okay, I was
Yes,
not
ma'am.
doing my great, but right now you can do. No one is going to stop you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I can see that you're
Yes, ma'am.
speaking very well and just do like a conversation like today. Every day, take a
Yes,
one
ma'am. And there
session.
was, ma'am, there was speaking. Sorry, ma'am. So there was an saying that never late than better late than never.
Yeah,
So though it was late, but I take the plunge and begin my journey, begin my speaking. So this something is better than nothing.
yeah, you can say that. You know, even I was thinking, I'm thinking right now why I was just wasting my time 2 years ago. I was working on my grammar, but I was not thinking about my fluency and speaking part. Why? Because I had a lack of confidence. I used to be shy person, introvert, but now I can see myself as a confident speaker. I'm not holding myself back. I'm very happy. Sometimes I feel proud of myself that okay, I was the one who were not ready to speak in English, but now I can see myself as a speaker. And everyone started appreciating me a lot, and it really means a lot to me. I can't. Earlier, I was not expecting that it was I didn't see it coming, but it happens. Why I took a simple action? I just took a simple, you know, action for myself and step for myself. Just take a simple step,
Yes, ma'am. Because
hmm, and
yes, ma'am.
everything
Because
will fall.
opportunity does. Yes, ma'am. Because the opportunity doesn't come to us again and again, and no one comes to you and give the opportunity. You should take the baby step, and then you are focus on your goal or struggle and hard work. Then definitely you will win. You will reach your success.
Yeah, we have to, we have to improve to great extent. It's not enough for us, right?
Hmm.
When we keep thinking a lot, we are not enough. Whatever we are doing, it's not enough. Somewhere we are falling behind. And I think this is the best. If you are thinking yourself like I'm falling behind right now, whatever I'm doing, it's not enough, it's not a lot. And this is the right time you are doing a lot, but you're not accepting. You're not accepting yourself.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
happens to me. I was feeling like I was not improving. My English was not coming along. But after 2 and 3 later, when I compared my current video with my back video, I see I see outcomes. The way I'm speaking right now, the way I was speaking that time, it's completely different. There is no any comparison between them, between two
Yes, ma'am.
things, right?
Even I watched your lots of video, and your speaking is nowadays very good, ma'am. You are very
Oh
fluent,
my
and
God.
your pronunciation is commendable, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
And it is because of practice, ma'am. When you face the camera, face audiences, face your fear, then automatically your face fear
Yes.
fades away and your confidence will grow.
Yeah, this is my last tip to, beginner. Why I'm here? Because I started practicing in front of camera. It like 10, not 10, I think 8, 9 months ago. I used to watch some video podcast. They were suggesting to beginner, if you're not able to face the camera, how would you say to yourself that I'm able to speak in English in front of video conversation? I just wanted to be a comfort. I just wanted to be comfortable in front of anyone. So that's why I decided to record my own video and started my own English channel. And it is the truth. If you are not able to face camera in the beginning day, you can see, you can get that, how am I reacting? It is very disgusting, the way I'm talking, the way my eyes keeps blinking. It's completely disgusting and I'm not looking good. My lips are not looking good. How am I talking? Right, it happens with me that, okay, I was thinking, oh, who is going to watch my video? And the way I'm talking, what is the, like, it's looking like disgusting. Right, it happens in the beginning.
Everyone,
Hmm.
yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Everyone has their unique quality. Some person's facial expression is good. Some person's intonation, pronunciation is good, and someone is good at speaking. Everyone has their unique quality in this universe. So we don't demotivate ourselves.
Yes,
Every with whatever talent we have, with those talent we have to work upon on our goal, and we definitely we reach our goal. And
yes, sure, definitely.
and my reach, yes, and I want to reach that top level of fluency, ma'am.
Yeah, you can be a fluent speaker, and right now you are confident enough. Okay, so how
Yes,
many
ma'am.
sessions did you take so far?
No, ma'am, I have 2 and 3 videos I have completed, and only online on YouTube I have completed for my personal. No, there is no conversational videos.
Hmm.
Only 2 and 3 conversational videos I have done.
It doesn't
Otherwise,
seem like
short video.
you are not confident. It's like you're confident enough. You have confidence level right now. If you keep
Yes,
continuing, if
ma'am.
you keep, working on this conversation, and if you start taking
Yes,
session
ma'am.
daily, so you can go beyond your expectation. In just a 10
Sure,
days,
ma'am. I
20
am
days, I can see
trying.
result in you.
Yes, ma'am. I
Hmm.
am trying because I am in recording process. I am in initial stage, so
Hmm.
I am hesitating now to
Yeah,
record
don't worry
something and
about
those
that,
things.
If we are not trying,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
how, we are, like, how you're going to get rid of this hesitation?
Absolutely, ma'am. Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely, ma'am.
Even
I'm trying my best.
like you, I was the one who used to afraid. I was, feeling shy in front of camera, in front of anyone. But I did it. I just took challenge. I decided in just 2 3 weeks I will overcome my fear, and it happened the way I was expecting. It is also about your dedication, your practice, your, routine. You have to change your routine. You have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent, but don't try to skip your day. Speak for 30 minutes,
Absolutely,
one
ma'am.
hour, but you must do it. Just try to do it for 30
Sure,
minutes.
ma'am.
No
Yes,
matter
ma'am.
how busy you are, but you have to do that. Right.
And ma'am, conversational video is the very helpful for our growth because when we speak to ourselves and in front of camera, in front of mirror, that time we are not facing others and we take time while speaking. But when we converse with others, at that time we have to speak initially without thinking too much. So at
Yeah.
that time we are getting not too much time, so it is a very good practice. Conversational video is a very good practice for our fluency, for
Exactly.
getting fluency.
Exactly. This is what I was doing earlier. If you're going to record any video for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and maybe you're going to talk to anyone, so don't think about any topic, just to speak whatever going on in your mind. speak, whether it would be not good, like you are thinking about what's going on in my surrounding. You try to observe them and try to speak in front of camera and whatever you are wanting to talk. It depends on you. And
Yes,
let us
ma'am.
even think about topics, right?
Absolutely, ma'am. I am trying my best
Mhm.
nowadays.
Yeah, you're already doing it great. Okay, so do we have any question?
So I want to say, as you have mentioned all the things, I had one question that how you get this type of fluency, and your pronunciation attracts me a lot because
Oh
you are
my.
doing very well and speaking is very good.
Yeah, thank you so much for
How do you get
this.
this type of fluency?
Okay, so as you told that, consistency. I maintained my consistency and I practiced a lot. I used to speak to my friend 3 hour, 4 hour. I made us some friend from CV application and we decided to talk daily. And still we are together. It's been a 1 year when I started doing it. And we all are talking, like we all have been talking for 1 year. Every day we are talking. And like I'm following and watching English podcast daily. And I'm following one channel, like it's a foreigner, it's a American channel. They are providing some Netflix movie for 35 minutes, and I'm trying to observe their pronunciation. I'm not working on pronunciation, but whenever they are talking, whenever they are describing or elaborating that, so I'm trying to observe. And I try to make sure that I'm not going to make a mistake because pronunciation is really important as well. Right. And I don't know like
Yes, ma'am.
how
Yes,
it turned out to be in that way. But I think that if you start watching something and when you start dedicating yourself in that series, in that podcast, and maybe you're watching the one podcast daily. So I think you start behaving like them. You will start talking like them. So your accent would turn automatically.
yes, ma'am. Because after regular listening and the sound of English, the rhythm, the pronunciation will
You are
very
going to
familiar
adapt.
to you, and you're
Yes.
going to express those things in your own way, and you totally consume that type of rhythm, that type of tone, pronunciation, intonation, all you consume in that way after listening lots of times.
Yeah, like in the beginning, the pronunciation, it doesn't matter. But at some point, you have to fix it after 1 year. You have to work. It's completely up to you if you are interested. In beginning day, you are loving to watch, you're loving to uh like fix your pronunciation, you can work on yourself.
Definitely, ma'am, definitely.
Okay, so we need to end up the conversation because we are running out of time. 33 minutes we have talked here. Okay,
Okay,
so
thank you, ma'am.
yeah, thank you
Nice
so
to
much
talk to
for
you, ma'am.
connecting me and giving me this chance to connect with you because you are also confident. Just work upon yourself. You are already doing great, and I can see that you are confident enough. So just I wish
Thank
you're
you,
going to
ma'am.
be a great
It means
speaker.
a lot to me, ma'am.
Yeah, likewise, likewise. Hmm. So thank you so much for connecting me. So bye bye. Have a great day. Take care.
Bye. Yes, ma'am. Bye bye, ma'am. Have a sparkling day ahead.
Yeah, same as you. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.